Well, I have made it to Maria Island, so it is cold and there's no one else here. And I hope I'm going in the right direction. But I'm pretty excited. This is the first time I'm actually going to be able to use my tent. It's shitty weather, which is shitty, but it also adds an element of excitement, which I do like. But it's not going to be as pleasant, but it's still going to be great. I'm very excited. I'm off. Day one of my 2-day walking expedition. So I'm on Maria Island. I stayed here last night in the penitentiary, the old penitentiary. It's no longer a penitentiary. It was really nice. It's probably the best night's sleep I've ever had. Huh. Look at this. That's really cool. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good walk, other than the weather. So this really feels like the first adventure on this adventure. Because tonight I'm going to be staying in a tent, and it's raining all day, and it's probably going to be raining all day tomorrow, and I dare say it's going to rain all night as well. So it will be interesting. It will be cold, but it will be fun. This is the backdrop. This is where I'm starting my trip. So I'm walking out to French's Farm, it's called. So it's not actually that far away. They say it's about a 3-hour hike. Hoping my ankle holds up as well. I've got a reasonably heavy backpack for this trip as well. I don't know what these birds are. I'm about to walk past 2 of them. They've been hanging out around outside my room, and they were out there yesterday, and then last night I was up at about 10 o'clock and they were still outside just wandering around. So I don't know if they're nocturnal or they're dayturnal or they just don't sleep or what, but they just cruise around and make pig noises. But they're pretty cool looking. I'm coming around the first corner, and although it's rainy and wet and misty and you can't see that far in front of you, the beach looks amazing. Super clear water and this rain that just won't go away. Sandstone cliffs which are just exposed out into the water. Passing 4 Mile Beach here on my right. It's not very long. I had assumed it would probably be about 4 miles long, but it's probably about 1/4 of a mile long by the look of it. Okay, worked it out. I'm now crossing 4 Mile Creek, which comes out at 4 Mile Beach. Thus, why 4 Mile Beach isn't 4 miles long. But I assume the creek is. French's Farm, halfway mark. I'm just passing Soldiers Bay and I'm starting to feel my ankle a little bit now, so dose up on some more anti-inflammatories, get some food into me, try and keep warm, and hopefully tomorrow it'll be good enough to get me home. I hope. There's a wombat up ahead. He's right next to the track, and I'm hoping by the time I get there he's not too phased and he just stays there. So he got a little bit scared. I can't really see much around this corner, but I feel like I'm pretty close. My ankle's not liking the hills at all, so pace has slowed a lot, but I think I'm pretty close to being able to rest my ankle. I've made it to French's Farm and my ankle has only just got me here, so it's looking forward to a bit of a rest. So fortunately there's this area in here which looks like it's pretty well covered. It's called French's Woolshed. Looks like it was built in 1930, so it's all kind of open on the inside, but it's well, let's take a look. Looks like the perfect place to cook some food and stay dry out of this rain. And maybe even set up a tent inside. Alright, so the rain eased off a little bit and I decided to go for a walk to try and grab some water. And on the way, I thought I'd have a look at this little farmhouse thing behind me. And there's a plaque saying it's the old French's Farmhouse. So I went inside, it's just empty, but I think it would probably be a way better place to sleep than the woolshed, which I had just set my tent up in. But I think if I go into the house, I could just lay my mattress down and I don't even need a tent. So let's have a look. I'll show you what I've created. I don't know if you can see that. It's not very good. I think I'm going to move. Starting to get a bit dark now. Looks like I've got the place to myself. I've rugged up a bit. I've got a few layers on now. It's still really, really cold, but I'm pretty happy that I'm going to be staying inside the farmhouse tonight. Looks like it was built in 1930, because that's what the plaque says. I think I'm going to be protected at least. It's really starting to get cold now, so this might be my last time outside before I find my way into my sleeping bag. For now, good night. Okay, it's 8 AM, I'm all packed up. I'm leaving Frenchie's Farmhouse behind, which is a really good place to sleep actually, because if I wasn't in there I would have been out in the pouring rain, in the wind, with little things jumping around me all night. So thanks Frenchie. My ankle's not feeling 100% yet. I've strapped it up and I've dosed up on anti-inflammatories as well, so I'm just going to set a very relaxed pace and hopefully my ankle lasts. It's about 11 k's back to the township, so I think I'll be alright. It's just me in the rainforest out here, so it should be still be pretty enjoyable. It's going to be another nice day. Passing 4 Mile Beach again. It's amazing. Well, I'm nearly back. I'm just going past the painted cliffs. The weather's been no surprises. It's been exactly the same as it has been the whole time. But I've managed to stay fairly dry, and my ankle is actually not too bad. I'm limping, but I'm just sort of trying to take all the pressure off it so it doesn't get too sore. There's no food on the island here at all, so whatever you bring onto the island is what you've got. So unfortunately, all I brought was 2-minute noodles and tuna, and I had a dehydrated meal which I've already eaten. So, but I do have chocolate. I brought chocolate, so maybe that can be a little treat. Well, I'm nearly back. Coming back into Darlington now, the main township where I started. I think today it's taken me about 3 hours, which is not too bad. So many wombats, wallabies and kangaroos jumping around everywhere. It's like how you picture Australia to be, but it's not. But it is here. Wildlife, heaps of gum trees, nice beaches, birds everywhere. Just had the whole thing to myself. Awesome walk, really good.